So now we're on track number 4, The Last Rose of Summer. Interesting title name. Let's check it out. Wow.
Throughout the soft, timeless days of August, till now the shadows begin to grow much longer. When sunset's fire has deepened blood red, I give you this, the last rose of summer. Token of my unyielding love, so that when winter's mantle steals the earth, and all around seems dead and cold, this rose reminds you of a time when all was warm and living. Do not despair, Mother Nature sent me.
Okay, so it's obviously a softer track on the album, like a little bit of a ballad style. And like I said, going through when I did all the Manowar songs, when they go slower, you know who really stands out? The vocalist. It's obviously the same here with Rob Halford. His voice is so damn beautiful, and the way he's able to drag out those notes and that, it just works so well with this type of music as well, not just with heavy metal, but with this more melodic style. Beautiful chord progression from the guitar and the picking. Sounds amazing. If you really listen, it almost sounds like an acoustic in the mix there as well. I don't know if that's just the settings on his electric or whatever. But yeah, that's interesting. The bass really pops with it too. The sound of the bass. So far, so good. If you know me, I'm usually not into these slower type tracks unless they make it interesting. And the guitars picking in that is definitely interesting, along with Rob Halford's vocal delivery.
Rests. In sleep she has well learned, till one day, not so very far from now, with the opening of the first rosebud, I shall return. Token of my unyielding love, so that when winter's mantle steals the earth, and all around seems dead and cold, this rose reminds you of a time when all was warm last rose.
The Last Rose of Summer. I heard him say, "This rose reminds you of the warm." Like, the end of summer. Interesting lyrics. I still wrap my head around them.
Last rose of summer, last rose of summer, last rose of summer, yeah, last
sections ago when they were repeating this section, I noticed they started adding in cymbal crashes in this section here. It just gave it a tiny bit different vibe without switching up things too much. I just really like that. Going with the fade. I feel like you could really hear the soul in his vocals on this one. I don't know, it had a lot of soul in it. Last Rose of Summer just goes to show that this is not a one-dimensional band. Not every song sounds the same. Rather, it's the complete opposite. Almost every song sounds different to an extent. And same as their albums, they all have like different flavors, which is awesome. Very melodic track. Beautiful picking, beautiful vocals, and everything, kind of more a ballad style. But again, it kind of breaks up the album in a way when you're getting different variety in there. So that's always great. Track number 4. Up next is track number 5, Let Us Pray. And interesting enough, pray is spelled P-R-E-Y, not like praying. It's more like predator and the prey. So let's see what it's about. Wow, the way this started, I was like, okay, maybe we're gonna get another slow track, two in a row, but no, that was just the intro. And Rob, the vocals on the intro were friggin' phenomenal. He's really one of a kind. And then the speed came in, and everybody started playing. The guitarist, the drummer. This is basically like proto thrash metal. It feels so damn cool. This is definitely straight up heavy metal, if I ever heard it. Like, wow. the change ups that Simon Phillips is doing on drums here is freaking amazing. Keeping the song fresh while never losing the speed. Damn, this is so interesting. A standout track for me so far. That this is their masterpiece on the album, I guess. And I can totally see them still playing this now because it has that energy and the speed. It's craziness. I'm absolutely loving it. And Sin After Sin, an album like that, a few times now, whether we're talking about Sinner or like different tracks, you can definitely hear some religious aspects in the lyrics. But what's interesting to me is what's considered a sin to one person may not be considered a sin to another. So who is someone else to tell you that you're sinning, right? So very interesting stuff here.
When you're back to the wall, come along, one and all. We should find all the smarter the span. It's us we should choose that the bigger the lose for our triumphs the means to the end.
Wow. That bass. And this song just doesn't let up. It's so awesome, so engaging and entertaining, thrilling. It's everything. That solo, I loved how it was going from this headphone to this headphone. I imagine that was both lead guitars, Glenn and KK, going back and forth. And then they came together and kind of harmonized together again, like another track I've done. It's so damn good, man. Just a huge highlight on the album for me. This is just straight up metal goodness. So good.
One and all, we shall find all the slaughter the band. It's us we shall choose that the bigger and lose for our triumphs the means to the end. Yes, I know what I want and I know where to get it and I'm moving there right away. This is one priest that I don't have to fall down to my knees and pray.
Wow. Mind blowing track. Holy shit. I couldn't even give an MVP to someone on this track because they're all flawless, man. There's times I love the bass. There's times the drums, man. The amount of times it kept switching up its patterns and its little fills and stuff. So damn juicy. The guitars were always speeding through everything. Great solos, friggin' masters, and of course Rob on vocals, just putting it over the top. Just on here it says "Let Us Pray," "Call for the Priest," but on the album, when I wrote down the album tracks, I just had "Let Us Pray." So I don't know what's going on there, but it's a freaking fantastic track, man. So damn good. My favorite on the album so far. Man, so damn good. Oh, track number 6 was Call for the Priest, so I'm guessing that was both of them together. So I'm guessing the intro was Let Us Pray, and then the rest was Call for the Priest. So we just did 2 tracks in one there, got them both out of the way. So I didn't even realize it, but yeah, they went really well together, I guess.